To the news updates. Pat Utomi reveals amount he was paid by Tinubu after he allegedly stepped down for Obi. Do welcome to today's news and thank you for tuning in to this channel. But kindly subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. To the news details, carefully listen to the end. Former presidential candidates and political economist Professor Pat Utomi admitted he received a total of $2,000 from Nigerian's president-elect Bola Tinubu at an MIT event more than 20 years ago. Utomi revealed on Twitter that Tinubu was using himself as a backer of Peter Obi's presidential campaign with the aim of halving, that is, half the votes of his closest rival, People's Democratic Party (PDP) candidate Atiku Abubakar. He was accused of using it. During the recent presidential election, Utomi stepped down as the party's lead candidate to support Obi, a former PDP candidate who switched to the Labour Party. All Progressive Council President Tinubu won the election, with Atiku and Obi coming in second and third, respectively. It was the news was actually published, whereby an interview with Oyo Labour Party candidates Taufik Akinwale on Wednesday, claiming Tinubu asked Utomi to run for Peter Obi in the 2023 general election. Akinwale also claimed to have received campaign funds from Utomi, whom Obi called Tinubu's son. Following the allegations, Utomi clarified the situation on Twitter. He said he had no direct or indirect contact with Tinubu in the past 4 years. The only financial transaction between the two during their 25-year relationship was a $2,000 payment Utomi received at an MIT event. Professor further denied the allegations as false information. He claimed that Obi's campaign was funded by support groups and Obi himself. He emphasized his close relationship with Atiku, whom he had known since 1983, and also submitted a feasibility study for Atiku's farm a year later. Mr. Utomi was also a trustee of Atiku's University, the American University of Nigeria (AUN). Utomi expressed his surprise at the misinformation surrounding Obi's involvement in campaign funding. He emphasized the overwhelming public support and the wise use of Obi's own funds, which left a strong impression on him. Mr. Utomi also mentioned a past case in which funds were not returned to the International Public Relations Organization at Tinubu's recommendation during the 2007 campaign against the third term. Regarding the 2023 campaign, Utomi said it was his goal to build a third unit and make a fresh start for Nigeria. Despite being subjected to disinformation and smear campaigns, he remained committed to solving important issues and refused to step down for their ranks. Pat Utomi, who was actually the lead the lead candidate, who is supposed to support Obi, has declined an allegations that was said against him. He said he never worked for APC against Peter Obi and said that the only money in which he has gotten from Tinubu was $2,000, and that was 25 years ago during an MIT event. Can any politicians be trusted? Because even if they still have mutual relationship or still collect funds from Tinubu, will they say it out? They know how to play their dirty games. And Peter Obi, who is actually in the PDP and switched to the Labour Party, and this man was his lead support, the one that is supposed to support him, fund him, raise funds for him, actually left him later on and was supporting the All Progressives Congress. It is where we we can see what it is where we can dip our hands into that we would like to go to where we can leak oil. That is where we will go to. He believed that if it works with Tinubu, you'll be able to get more money, more funds. But Peter Obi, who actually campaigned with his own money and his supporters, he never actually borrowed or do forgery for his campaign, and he was satisfied with that. So when people said Pat Utomi was working with APC against Peter Obi, he denied. Why denying? When you know that you this thing you did it. This is the country that we are. We are never truthful. And we never support one party. It is where we can eat. That is where we go to. We have come to the end of the news. Do you think he actually supported the APC for the Labour Party, or is just trying to make it look as if he's still at the back of Peter Obi? Please share your view in the comment section. Thank you.